Well, Christian's Big Heart Virtual 5K is running through September 2nd. Joining us now to talk more about this annual event and its goal of raising awareness of sudden cardiac arrest are Christian's parents, William Flores and Tanya Cruz Flores. Good morning to both of you. Good to see you again. We're coming up on almost 10 years of Christian's passing, and for those who aren't familiar, and that's the goal here, tell us a little bit about Christian and his story.
He passed away one day before his 19th birthday. It was he just finished his first week of his second year in college, came down for his birthday, and he basically went to sleep and never woke up.
And this, we found out later, was due to an undiagnosed enlarged heart, even though he had gone through most of his, earlier years as an athlete, right?
Yeah,
that's correct.
Always played sports.
So tell us, you took from tragedy and you have turned this into a mission, which we always find so inspiring and incredible, because it's hard to lift yourself up out of the hole that you want to crawl into when something like this happens unexpectedly. Tell us, what you found out in this process and what you're hoping to prevent with other people's kids.
What we didn't know, Lauren, is that sudden cardiac arrest is considered the silent killer. It's the #1 cause of death among student athletes, something we would never imagine. Right. You see your son playing football, soccer, track, riding 50 miles on his bike, and you're just like, he's good. Right. But it's so important that we actually give these teens the proper screening, and heart screening is usually one of them. Mostly what we do is when they play sports, they go and perform a physical, and a heart screening is not part of that. And that's why we think that it's very important for a child to be screened.
And some people think that this would happen during a sporting event, but for Christian, as Tanya was saying, he went to bed and didn't wake up. What are some of the signs that maybe parents don't realize are signs, or what you would notice during athletic events that maybe you say, I need to get my child screened?
Yeah, that's a great question. Actually, like dizziness, fatigue, just the lack of grasping for air. But a lot of these kids are born with that. So it's hard for them to even speak out and tell their parents, like, hey, I'm having dizziness, or they just probably think they were born with it, so they think it's part of it.
They think that's part of what it's like when they exercise, like, oh, this is just my body recovering from the hard work. I mean, in a soccer game, they're running multiple miles, so they probably think it's normal. But your mission is really, if you're over 12 and you haven't been screened, we want to get you a free screening. That's
correct. I mean, last year we performed 3,045 free heart screenings in San Diego County. We found 30 abnormalities and 14 at risk of sudden cardiac arrest. So the way we're looking at these things, it's like a bittersweet moment, right? Knowing that the child is going through the situation, but at least they have a second option here of getting screened, getting the proper care to take care of the situation.
And I know you've partnered with another family that we know well as also that suffered a similar tragedy there, Paredes family. And so tell us about that partnership and what it offers.
So Eric Paredes screens youth from ages 12 to 24, and we've partnered up with them. And you finish, I'm not going.
Yeah, so we partner with them. They do all the heavy lifting. They're the ones that perform the heart screenings. If they see any abnormalities, they actually take it a step further and they do an echocardiogram. So for people, some kids don't have insurance, so we get to perform these screenings for free, and so they're just a big, how can I say, they've helped us with this tragedy and making it something positive, so we're so grateful for them.
So for parents wanting to take advantage of this incredible opportunity, how can they do that?
Well, great thing is you go to christiansbigheart.org, and then we'll put it on this site, but they'll go in, then the next heart screen is going to be at his high school, at Olympian High School in Eastlake. So that's at 9:30 a.m. and it just goes all the way till 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
On October 20th.
October 20th, correct.
And it's open to
Kids, 12 to 25.
Anyone 12
Everyone, please
to,
come.
To 25. Okay.
That's correct. That's correct.
And if they want to take part in the virtual 5K, what does that entail?
Just join us on the 5K. You know, some people actually, we had a pickleball tournament. We have friends in Romania that actually even do their own thing and they send it to us. So it doesn't matter what part of the country you're in, you can participate in this great cause, this great awareness.
And that keeps those free screenings going for teenagers, which
That's
is
correct.
wonderful because it oftentimes
Yeah.
gets
Yeah.
undiagnosed, missed. So thank
Well,
you both.
You know, we saw LeBron last year, Bronny, collapse
Yeah.
on the court. That's right there, part of SCA, you know. So we're just trying to make this a big thing and let know that this silent killer doesn't discriminate. Doesn't matter.
Absolutely. Thank you both so much for what you're doing.
Yes.
And again, you can go to christiansbigheart.org for more information there and get involved. So important to get these screenings done. Thank you both.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us.